Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Celtic Forever podcast. Ross County versus Celtic tomorrow. We're going to go over the game and some other stuff. Got our regular John here with us to go over everything. How are you today, John? Nice sunny day today. How are you?
It's not a nice sunny day here, but I'm okay.
Nah, it's scorching in Glasgow. Scorching. Beautiful. So we're going to go over the game. 12:30 kick-off tomorrow. That wee horrible tight stadium they play up at Dingwall in a low camera. It's just a horrible watch, John, isn't it?
Aye. There's a few stadiums in Scotland like that, isn't there? The low camera. That makes the game hard to watch. I think you don't get and I like to see a nice aerial view of the pitch. You can see all the players, but up there it just makes the park look really small, doesn't it? You see the way it's filmed for buy a bit of scaffolding. You know what I mean?
Put it up an extra couple of foot because the camera's at head level, isn't it? And it's just a horrible watch. So um, that's not going to affect the way the team plays, obviously, but it's just for us Celtic supporters watching the game. Weather tomorrow up there's to be dry and cloudy, so there's none of that horrible low sun. I don't think tomorrow. It's just going to be nice and dry, so perfect conditions for the game tomorrow. And I was looking there, John, at the midweek fixtures there. We were playing on Wednesday night against St Mirren, obviously. But Ross County had their game on Tuesday night, so they had that extra day's rest. What do you make of that?
Aye, well, we knew that anyway. It's going to be the fixtures are going to be a lot tougher on Celtic than anybody else in the league because we've got obviously we played on Wednesday, late finish, and then it's early start on a Saturday. It's no right. That I keep saying that. That's just no right. And it was the same with the Champions League, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Playing at Atletico
Yeah.
Madrid on the Wednesday. Then it was who was it we played after that? Hibs.
Yeah. We're getting a tough schedule now, John. It's like the games are very close and tight together, whereas other teams are getting extra days rest here and there. So we just need to put up with that and deal with it as we get it, I suppose. Just before we go any further on the game, I'd just like to ask the viewers and the listeners if they could hit the like button. What I want to try and do is get the likes up to 30. It's not many, but I want to try and get the likes up to 30. So if you can hit that like button for us, John and myself would really appreciate it. Just to get the likes up a wee bit because they're sitting quite low with every podcast. Plenty of viewers, but no many are hitting the like or the subscribe button. So if you could do that for us, that would be superb. We'd appreciate that. But let's get into it, John. The game is on Sky Sports tomorrow. It's also on Celtic TV tomorrow, and it's a 12:30 kickoff. The referee is David Monroe, and the VAR referee is Dallas. He's the VAR referee. So I'm sure we'll get plenty of decisions in our favour there tomorrow. What do you think of that, John?
Aye. Andrew Dallas, his famous father was good to Celtic in the past, so I don't see any reason why that shouldn't continue.
No, that's it. Yeah, so he's on VAR tomorrow. So we'll watch this space for the VAR decisions tomorrow. How do you think the game's going to go tomorrow, John? Because we've not been our stylish best in the last few games. We've looked quite tired, I've thought, the last three games anyway. Do you think we'll come out there tomorrow and put on a performance and get a few goals?
I hope so. Look, just before I go on, Andrew Dallas is a better ref than his old man ever was, by the way. I'll just say that right now.
Mm-hmm. No.
I was just making a wee joke there, but he's a better ref than his old man ever was.
Yeah. Do you think Ross
Uh,
County will come hard at us and attack, or do you think they'll sit back and park the bus? How do you think they're going to approach the game, John?
Are they going to go for Celtic? Because obviously Celtic's looking really tired right now, aren't they?
Do you think they'll smell blood and come at us tomorrow, John?
They could do that. It's always a hard place for Celtic to go that. Malcolm Mackay might smell the blood and say, let's go for it. Let's have a shot at them. Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
hard one to predict that, but Malcolm Mackay, he's not going to have his team just having a nice easy day, is he?
Well, let's go into. I'll have a wee look at Ross County to see what we're up against tomorrow afternoon. Ross County's last 5 games, John, right? A 2-2 draw with Hibs away from home, then a 3-3 draw with Motherwell away from home, and then a 0-0 draw away from home against Dundee. And at home is where their form seems to dip or get worse. They had a 1-0 loss against Hearts at home. They had a 2-1 loss against Aberdeen at home. And then they had another 4-0 loss against Aberdeen at home. So their away form's better than their home form, and they've not had a win in the last 6 games, John.
No.
But that'll change tomorrow. They'll come at us tomorrow. They'll put in a performance against Celtic. That's a guarantee.
No, it's up to Celtic to put in a performance against them then, isn't it? Really? That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. So we're playing a team that's known for them. So hopefully that will go for us tomorrow, because the team looks tired, and after tomorrow, I don't want to go too far ahead, but after tomorrow we're in Spain on Tuesday night. It's no Wednesday, it's Tuesday we play in the Champions League. So
I don't know what to expect. It's just the 2 days rest isn't enough for me to play another game. Obviously, Ross County's had that extra day's rest, so they're going to have a wee bit more energy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Will Brendan make some changes, do you think? This is the thing, in it. You don't know what the lineup's going to be. Is he going to pick a team, rest some of the main players for Tuesday, and hope he gets the best out of, I don't know, a depleted team, if you like. Not depleted, but just a weaker team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, possibly we'll get rid of the team lineups, but that could happen, John. It's something that he looked at on midweek, against St Mirren. He played some of the French players in the St Mirren game. It didn't really work either, to be honest with you. But Celtic against Ross County, John. Celtic have won the last 6 fixtures against Ross County, and Ross County are sitting 10th in the league just now, and they're actually only a couple of points off the bottom place. And Ross County, John, they've actually only had 2 seasons. They've only had 2 wins the whole season. So they're really off form, John, Ross County. So I'm just hoping for a sort of an easier fixture tomorrow. If I'm being honest with you, it's what Ross County are like. They make it tough when you go up there. It's always a hard place to go when we go up there. But do you think the form's going to make any difference tomorrow, John?
I don't think so. Every team plays the same way against Celtic. They keep their best for Celtic. This is what I'm seeing in the league. You look at Hibs thumped with the other mob. Played us blood and guts for 90 minutes. And it was the same with St Mirren. Thumped with the other mob, blood and guts against us for 90 minutes. So that's a familiar picture for me. Teams seem to be putting everything, all their efforts are going in against Celtic. See, even St Johnstone done it. If they won that game, I think they've picked up a point since.
No, they've sacked their manager. So, yeah, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. They're putting in these battling performances against Celtic, but Rangers seem to be getting it easy against these teams. So
the truth of that is Celtic have got man for man better players than the other mob. Right? You can't deny it. Celtic's got far better players, better organised team. They play a nice, attractive brand of football, I think. And you look at the other mob, it's messy. They don't rate any of their players. So
it's a long ball, isn't it?
Aye. Why are these teams playing like that against Celtic, but no against a worse team?
Well, they're obviously Celtic are the most successful team, so they're going to try and do their best to stop Celtic. That's just something we've got to live with, John. It's something we've got to put up with. These teams are going to bust their gut against Celtic, and so far up to now we've handled it quite well. We're unbeaten in the league this season. So
if they put that kind of effort in against them, they'd probably be sitting mid-table, don't they?
No.
If all these teams put that kind of effort they put in against Celtic against them, they'd be a mid-table team.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I don't watch many Rangers games. I only only time I watch any of their games is if there's a chance they're going to drop points or even lose a game in Europe or whatever. And any time, I do watch them, there's no much, there isn't much effort. I'm not imagining it. There isn't much effort getting put in against Rangers. There isn't. No, what I see against Celtic, I see these teams, throwing their bodies in front of the ball and defending for their lives. I don't see it against Rangers, to be honest with you. But maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know.
No, you're not paranoid. Look, nobody sees it against them. I've watched a few of their games, and it's pathetic. It's seriously bad. And every time I'm watching their games, I'm thinking, where's the effort? Because when you watch Celtic, you can see the effort, what it means to players to stop Celtic. It means nothing. It's like they're playing against their heroes every game. I just stand and admire them.
There could be an element of truth in that, I suppose, John. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But it's sort of highlighted more when you see it when our team Celtic looks tired. Maybe it looks as though these teams are battling harder, but I think the Celtic team's tired just now, John. And it all really came from that Atletico Madrid game. They put everything into that game in the first half, and they've been tired the next two games. They've looked tired anyway. They've definitely looked tired. So we'll go into the lineup, John, in a couple of minutes. But just first of all, I want to do my usual. I quite like doing this. This is the bookmakers, what the bookmakers think. So let's go into a wee bit about that, John. Right, and obviously gamble responsibly if you're going to put a bet on anything that I say. All right, let's go into it then, John. So match betting just to win the game outright. We've got Ross County at 14-1. The draw at 11-2 and Celtic to win at 2-9. So obviously the bookmakers are putting us hot favourites there. The first goal scorer, we've got Kyogo 7-2, O at 5-1, Maeda at 13-2, Forrest 17-2, Parma and O'Reilly both at 17-2. And then for Turnbull to score the first goal like he did the other night, that's 9-1. Where would you want to be going there, John, for tomorrow?
I've got no idea. My favourites always Matt O'Reilly to score the first goal. I either pick him or Kyogo. Kyogo's no scored. When was the last goal Kyogo scored? He scored against Atletico Madrid, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last goal he scored. He's due a goal.
Do you think he's looking a wee bit tired, John, the wee man, just now?
I don't think he's looking tired. I just don't think he's getting the service right now. Because he still does a power run. I suppose I'd put my money on maybe Kyogo. He's not scored a goal in the league for a few games, so I'll go for maybe a Kyogo for the first goal.
No Turnbull?
No.
Right. Yeah, we're going to who we think will start. Actually, we'll leave that at the now. I'll say I'm going to say Palmer will score the first goal. It's his sort of game, a tight pitch, that. His players run a bit better, he can take it round them, beat his man, and then whip in a good shot. So I'm going to say Palmer for the first goal at 17-2. I'm not going to the bookies after I do this.
Aye. That's not a book. Nearest bookies to me is about 30 mile.
You can do it online now, sir. All right, so that's it. That covers the betting. Then we've done the first goal scorer. We've done the who we think the bookmakers is going to win 14-1 Ross County, draw 11-2, Celtic 2-9. So obviously Celtic are hot favourites. All right, we'll wrap that up there, John. That's enough for the betting. There's a couple of other things happening. Actually, I was looking at Carter Vickers the other night. Wasn't playing. We didn't mention that in the post-match podcast, but I think he was just rested, John.
Aye. I'm not actually sure. I've not been reading any Celtic news. I generally don't read that much Celtic news anyway. But they kind of concentrate on the game and that's it. But I'm not sure if he's injured or not. I might have seen somewhere he might be carrying a knock or something like that.
All right.
I've seen a video titled that, but it was somebody I don't like. I didn't bother with it. There's a lot of these channels I don't like, so I don't watch them, but when I'm flicking through the videos, I see the headlines.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, Vickers, I'm hoping he's going to be back tomorrow. I don't know. If it is a knock, hopefully it's just a knock for one game because we need him in that centre back position, John, beside Scales, because they look quite solid when they two are together.
aye. Well, I know that Naroski was back in training. Don't know if he's fit enough for the team yet. I'm not even sure if he was on the bench on Wednesday night or not. But the favoured partnership is obviously Carter Vickers and Scales. That's kind of unbreakable. But like I says, I'm not actually sure if there's an injury to Carter Vickers. I've seen something in a headline, but like I says, it's somebody I don't watch. Just flick through. It's like, even if that's important news, I'm not giving the view,
um, all right. All right, since we're in talking about the players, we'll go into the predicted lineups, John. Who's your predicted lineup for tomorrow then?
Oh,
Well, for the start, you're going to pick O for the start?
definitely no. I wasn't thinking out loud there.
There you go then. Who's your 1-11 then?
See, I've got this game coming up on Tuesday. Very hard game. Look, this obviously means a lot to Brendan Rodgers getting some kind of result in the Champions League. I think he's going to rest some players tomorrow. And I think he might start with a strong team and make 5 changes in the second half. So I think he's going to start with the same starting lineup as he started against St Mirren, apart from James Forrest. I don't know. He might even start with him as well. But I'm thinking he's just going to go for the usual. If you want me to name them, I will, because you can just agree or disagree. So it's going to be Joe Hart. Don't know if Carter Vickers is fit, so I'll just go for Nat Phillips, Liam Scales, Greg Taylor, Alistair Johnston, Callum McGregor, Matt O'Reilly. And that again, the centre of the park. Is he going to start with Bernardo? He was rested. Is he going to start with Turnbull again? I'll just say aye, he's going to start with Turnbull. Palmer, Kyogo, possibly James Forrest.
Right. The only difference for me then is Forrest. I don't think he'll start with Forrest. I think he'll start with Yang.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I think he'll start with Yang.
Well, Yang must be quite adaptable. He plays on the left and the right. He's quite good in both positions. He played on the left when he came on against St Mirren, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought he brought that spark against St Mirren, and I think he'll be up for it against Ross County on Saturday. So I think we'll start with Yang. I think Maeda will be rested. I think we'll start with Palmer, and I think you'll bring Maeda on if we need him, like you did on Wednesday night. Could be totally wrong, of course, but that's just my prediction, John.
Aye. I don't know. James Forrest, to me, shouldn't be anywhere near the team. I know you're right. I says he doesn't give the ball away. Very seldom gives the ball away. But like you says, he's not getting into the position where he can put a cross in. He's just passing it backwards or sideways.
Yeah.
But he's not really impacting the team. He's no creating attacking opportunities, I don't think. He kind of slows the attack down. I think when Celtic get the ball out wide, it should be played into space and crossed into the box as soon as possible. That's where Kyogo thrives.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we've been lacking the last couple of games. There's no crosses early into the box. They're not going in early enough.
Well, Forrest started the game on midweek, and he came off after 50 minutes. So that tells you everything that Brendan Rodgers is thinking, John, as far as I'm concerned. He gave him 10 minutes in the second half and whipped him off. He's just not doing it. Just now, Jamesy Forrest. So I'll go with Yang. I'll go with Yang starting, and the rest I'll just say the same as you, John. Because there's no much to pick for just now, is there?
No, there isn't. But I think they'll maybe try and go for the throat and then make changes in the second half. I'd like to see I keep saying it. I want to see Iwata getting a start in the centre of the park.
Yeah. You know,
I'd rather
Iwata got his goal. Iwata got his goal, John, and then he's not played since. You know, that boy's confidence must have been high, and it was a beautiful finish as well. And he's not kicked a ball since he scored his goal. So, you know, I don't understand why he's not even getting a game off the bench. Callum McGregor needs a rest. You can tell that McGregor needs a rest. He's not influencing the games the way he normally does the last couple, I would say. So give Callum a wee rest, put him on the bench and bring in Iwata, see how he performs.
Aye, absolutely. But I don't think he's going to. He's not going to take
He's not going.
McGregor out of the team no more.
No, definitely not. All right, mate. All right, that's our team predictions anyway.
So see what am I trying to say here? If that Celtic team was to be rested for the Champions League, say, right? Say
Yeah,
he decided to rest all the best players for the Champions League, who would be your starting 11 if he had to rest that team? Who would their second team be? And would they be good enough to perform, do you think, against Ross County away?
Definitely, I think anybody should be able to be good enough to perform against Ross County. So it'd be Ralston at right back. It would be Naroki. Bernabei at left back. Yeah, but it'd be Naroki and Lagabelka if the two of them are fit. With Bernabei at left back. Midfield, you'd have Iwata. Then you'd have Thiago Home in midfields up beside Iwata, and who would there? Turnbull probably. And then on the wings, you would have Forrest up front, and the other winger would be Maeda. That should be a very strong team to beat Ross County.
Well, I think Maeda's a cert to start against Atletico Madrid, so he wouldn't be in the team, I don't think. So, don't know. Maybe no. We don't know what's going through Brendan's
mind. The reason why I put Maeda in there is because I've not got him playing in the original lineup, so I've put him in the dummy lineup. I feel like the one that's not going to be picked tomorrow.
Aye.
So yeah, well, it can only be Ben, I suppose. Goalkeeper could only be Ben. He's not been anywhere near the team, has he? No, really. Anytime there's been a change, it's been Ben. So, but obviously that's hypothetical, John. It's never ever going to happen. It's going to be a strong lineup tomorrow.
Well, that is a strong lineup that you just picked as well.
That is a strong lineup, John, and it's actually a half decent lineup. But it's not going to happen. It's as simple as that. You know, it's just not going to happen. I could be totally wrong, of course, and Brendan, surprises everybody with that and actually starts that team. But no, it's going to be a strong lineup tomorrow, John. It's going to be the first team lineup tomorrow, if you like. It's not going to be French players, I don't think.
No, I was just wondering what kind of team it would be if it was to change the whole team and rest the first 11 for Atletico Madrid, what it would look like. It sounds like quite a strong team.
It does. That sounds okay, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds okay. I'd like to see how that team perform one day, but that'll probably not happen until the league's won. If we win the league, obviously, but that's.
I like the sound of Water and Yang in the same team.
Aye. But we've got to remember there you've got Forrest and Turnbull in that team, and both of them started in midweek, and both of them came off.
Well, they were starts. What's his name? Bernardo. So he wasn't mentioned anywhere. So he would be in probably my second team.
No, he was mentioned in the second team there. No, Bernardo. You're right. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with Bernabei. I must have done that a few times. No, you're right. Aye, Bernardo. Bernardo. He's a decent player. Aye, he's a decent player.
I think he's keeping him for midweek though, Xander.
Yeah, I'd also like to see more Thiago Home. I think he needs more starts or even more substitute appearances. He's not getting enough appearances for my liking.
No, I like him out there, like Thiago Home. And he made an impact when he came home. And as well, made an impact when he came on, surprisingly. It's just a wee guessing game. It's just a wee bit of fun. That's all it was.
Yep. All right. We'll part the game there. Good luck to the Celtic tomorrow. Good luck to the boys. Hopefully we can come out there with a good win back down the road and get it ready for Tuesday night's Champions League game. So it's not going to be easy. It never is up there. So let's fingers crossed for the guys tomorrow. We'll just get the 3 points. That's the main thing. And just to finish on that, Rangers don't play at the weekend. If we've got a League Cup semi-final game to play, so it's a great chance to go 8 points clear again, John. You know that would be nice. That'd be a wee bonus if we could go 8 points clear tomorrow.
Aye, it certainly would. Puts him under a lot of pressure when they look at the table. 8 points of difference. It's a long climb back for that, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So let's get the one tomorrow, and we can relax a bit with that 8 point cushion. A wee bit of news then the day. Mulgrew linked with the St Johnstone job, John. Would you like to see Big Charlie getting that job?
I'd like to see any Celtic supporters managing teams in the league, because the chances are they're going to put their team out to try against the other mob, which we're not seeing enough of right now.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah.
So it'd be good to see any Celtic supporters managing teams in the league, because you know one thing for sure, they're going to have their teams trying against them.
Yeah, so Big Mulgrew liked with St Johnstone. Obviously he's no the hot favourite or anything, but he has put his name in the hat. So good luck to Big Charlie. Hope he obviously wants to dip his toe in the managerial game. So good luck to the big man. Hope he gets the job. And as you say, maybe put a wee bit of effort when he comes up against Rangers.
Has Scott Brown not got a club yet?
No, not yet. No, he obviously didn't get that job we spoke about a few weeks ago. So, but yeah, I think he's still looking for a club. But he's not got a club yet. Not that I know yet, anyway.
There you go then. Get St Johnstone on the phone.
Yeah, that'd be a good. I'd actually be quite good to see Brownie up there, wouldn't it?
Aye, that's what I'm saying. The more ex-Celtic players managing teams, the better for me in the league.
Yeah. So we'll watch our space, and we'll hopefully one of the Celtic boys get that job. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, just a wee quick word on the promotion. This is your last chance to win the Celtic framed Legends print for this week. This is your last chance. Just leave in the comments what minute you think the first goal will be scored against Ross County tomorrow. There's only been about maybe 20 entries, so you've got a great chance to win this framed Legends print. As I say, leave your comment what minute you think the goal is going to be scored against Ross County tomorrow, and it's yours. I've already posted one out yesterday. It's on its way. The guy will probably get it tomorrow, Paul McComb. Well done to Paul, winning the first printout. He's over the moon with it. So just get your guesses into the comments. What minute will the first goal be scored against St Johnstone? Ross County. Whether it's Ross County or Celtic. Just get your minute in the comments. And that framed Legends printout, that could be yours.
Aye, couldn't ask for an easier competition, could you? Guess the first minute of the first goal. Either Ross County or Celtic, doesn't matter. It's the first goal. That's all you're looking for there. And on that, we'll go through a couple of comments on YouTube. Udif, what a horrible game to watch. Not good for the fingernails. Hail, hail. That was after the thingy game in midweek, St Mirren. And mad about football. Well done, Paul McComb. I wanted that print. I said 22 minutes, miles out. Great pod.
Yep.
Thanks for that. Mad about football. Paul McEwen, he's always on leaving his wee comments. He's guessing 26 minutes for the first goal against Ross County.
All right, okay. Good luck.
Ghost Tracker, I said 3 minutes, not close enough. Wasn't far off. I'll give it a go in Ross County game. Paul McComb, chuffed to have won the print and glad we won. All got the winner. Happy for him. Want to give my print to my mate. So there you go. He's given that prize to his mate as a birthday present. So that's very kind of you.
Very generous. Yep. That was posted to his mate yesterday. He should have get that today. Sorry, or it'll be tomorrow. Today or tomorrow we'll get that. posted first class, so we'll get that very soon.
Aye. And he says, thanks, Sander and John.
Yeah, well done, mate.
There's one for Elaine, as always, who helps out on the Facebook page, and she just guessed 22 minutes and 22 seconds. 27 minutes, 22 seconds for the first goal against Ross County, and hail, everyone.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with your guess. As I say, there's only about 20 guesses in for the Ross County game, so get your guess in. It's the easiest competition in the world. And if you're the closest, you don't even need to be bang on, but if you're the closest, you've won it. Simple as that. Just to be quick, other word on the promotion, John. Cameron McLeod was 1 second behind Paul McComb. 1 second. He was so close. And do you want to know something? I'm going to give him a print. I'm going to give him a Legends print, John, because to be 1 second behind, it's too close. So, Cameron, well done. Well done, Cameron. And leave us your address in the comments if you can. Or just get in touch with us in the Facebook or the Twitter pages, and we'll get your address off you, and we'll get that print out, that Legends print, frame print, posted out to you, buddy.
Aye.
Well done, Cameron.
That was
He
very
was close,
unlucky.
very close. Aye, very unlucky. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah.
Aye. I mean, it's precise when you're that close. So unlucky, Cameron, and well done it in the same breath, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get one of them sent out to you as soon as possible, buddy. Just try and get us your address in the comments, or log into John's private Facebook Celtic Forever page. Anybody can join, and just leave your address in there, buddy, and we'll get that print out sent out to you as soon as possible.
Well, on that, there's not enough people on this the Celtic Forever Facebook page. It's a private group, so you don't need to worry about anybody seeing anything on it. It's a private group. Just look us up on Facebook, Celtic Forever Podcast, and you'll find us on there. And if you win the prize, all you need to do is send me a private message, and that's it. Simple.
Yeah.
And something else we haven't covered, Xander.
Yeah, go for it, John.
Correct score.
All right, correct score. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, we need that. Still 4-2 to me. It's been 4-2 for a couple of weeks. So let's see if we can get that score changed this weekend, John. Right, on you go, buddy. What do you think?
3-1 Celtic.
3-1 to Celtic. A good guess. 3-1. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 to Celtic. It's going to be quite close. I think it's always tough up there. So 2-0. You're saying 3-1. Good luck to you, John, and hopefully I get it right.
I don't care if any's get it right as long as we win, but that's a role reversal with the last game. You said 3-1 and I said 2-0.
Yeah, well, is that right? Okay, fair enough. Right. So as you say, as long as we win the game, it doesn't really matter. But that's our guess for the correct score anyway. And good luck to Celtic tomorrow. Just want to mention a few names that entered the competition. Just a big thank you. We would never sell our club for £1. Elaine, Paul McEwen, Paul McPeak, Leandre Counter, Aidan Ballantyne, Paul McEwen, Paul Farrell, David Gemmell, Billy Bahoy, Paul Mulgrew, and John McBride. Thank you all, everybody, for entering in the competition. And don't forget to enter in this week's competition as well, because there's only 20 entries so far. So get your entries in just now.
I noticed your deliberate effort to try and make that sound like the Celtic use of the word boy, Billy Bahoy.
That's how he spelt it. So that's how he spelt his name.
Aye, Billy Boy. Aye, you don't want to say Billy Boy. That's not right. We don't allow that kind of language in this channel.
So get another entry in, Billy Bahoy, and you never know, you might win that Legends frame print. All right, we'll wrap it up there. John, anything else to say?
No, that's us. Good luck to Celtic. Fingers crossed it's no another day of biting the nails down, because St Mirren game midweek was torture. So I'm hoping for an easy time at the Mora. 3-1 Celtic.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. We don't want to repeat what we had to watch on Wednesday night, even though we got the 3 points. But it wasn't great. Yeah, that's right. Both games, they weren't great for the old ticker. So good luck to the Hoops tomorrow, John. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And John, we'll catch you on the post-match pod tomorrow. Hail, hail, buddy.
Hail, hail, Xander. Speak to you later, mate.